Om Namo Narayana. This is the thousand names of Lord Vishnu, part 2. Kab- Kabindra, the Lord of Monkeys, or the Monkey King of Monkey at Sri Ram. Bori Dakshina, the one who gives fees to the priest liberally. Show me Pak, show me Pak. Ha. Partake the somas offered to him in yagyas. Amritabaha, he who drinks nectar and makes other gods also drink it. Somaha, the moon who nourishes all vegetables. Purujitaha, the victorious of many battle. Purushatham, the best universal form. Vinayaha, punisher of wicked. Jayaha, the victor or the cause of victory. Satya Sandaha, Verictitious. Dasharaha, Dasharaha, appearing Dashara family. Satvam Pathik, the leader of Yadevas and the lord of devotees. Jivaha, the being. Vinayik Shastika, he who discerns the humility of his devotees quickly. Mukantaha, the bestower of liberation. Amita Vikramaha, the immensely competent to bring revolution. Ambonidhi, huge like seas and stores water. Anan Lamaha, the soul of infinite. Mahod Mahod Ati Shayaha, he who reposes in the grand oceans even during the pralaya time, agnation and dispersions. Anlakahak, the death like to ends being life pralaya. Ajayahak, the free from the blessing of greater getting both. Maharha, adorable. Swabhavya, owing the self evidence of the existence and need of the both reasoning Christ. Jitam Mitrahak, the friend of wicked enemies of gods. Prayinodhanahak, he who delights merely by remembering him. Anandahak, the bliss or the manifestation bliss. Nandanahak, the delighters of all. Nandahak, the prosperous with all the comforts and luxuries. Satya Dharmahak, the truth of faith. Trivikramak, the measuring three arms in his three steps. Maharishi Kapil Acharya, the propounder of the Sankhya theory, the three couple. Krityahak, greater to the devotees of the devotion. Midanipati, the lord of earth. Tripadahak, he who measures all the realms in three steps. Three Daksha Dayakshaha, lord of all gods, demons, and men. Maha Shrinkahak, he who has a great thorn as a boar. Kritan Takritahak, he who removes the need of the deed who invoked, that is, he liberates when worshipped. Mahavarahak, the great boar, the second incarnation. Govindahak, in he who is capable of reclaiming the sunken earth. Sushanahak, well attended by an army of lieutenants. Kana Kankadik, he who has a golden armlet. Gu Gyahak, the occult, who occults resides in every heart. Gabirahak, of every deep nature. Gahan, very intense. Guptahak, the secret incomprehensible by description. Chakra Gada Dharanam, Hak, the wielder of the disc and the mace. Vedhahak, one has constitutes everything. Swanhahak, self-supporting. Ajitahak, invincible. Krishnahak, supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Dhrithahak, Dhrithahak, determined. Shankara, Shanok Akshuyat, infallible by any attraction. Varunahak, the Lord of Water. Varunahak, the son of the Lord of Water. Varun, the Varunash. Vrikshahak, the tree of Ashwathak, the pipal tree. Pushkara, Karakshak, the lotus sign. Maha, Mannahak, he who occupies everything by merely thinking about it. Bhagavan, the God having all the six divine attributes. Bahak, he who withdraws all opulence of his devotees in order to test the firmness of his devotees. And Anandik, he who is manifest bliss. Vanmali, he who has a garland of wild flowers. Vaijayanti. Halai, Yudu, the plover holder. Balaram. Adityak, son of Aditi. Jyoti Radityak, the brilliant sun. Sahishnu, capable of wearing all opposites effects simultaneously. Kat Isat Taran, the noble destruction. Sadhan Vak, wilder of beautiful bow. Skanda Parusha, in a form of Parakshuram, the axe holder. Darunahak, the terrible for the treating unrighteous path. Dravina Pradahak, Dravinan Prahahak, the bestower of riches to his devotees who wants them. Divaksh Pratik, the spreading into heaven. Savradrik Vyas, all the seeing Vyas, Veda Vyas. Vaksha Spatir Yon Ijahak, master of knowledge and not born through vagina, the self created. Trishama, whose glory is sung by the three Vedas. Shani Ahak, he who sings Samveta. Nirvanam, the adobe of liberated soul. Some embodiment of Samveta. Bishajam, the medicine of mortal ills. Bishhak, the ultimate physician to cure all ill. Sannyas Krita, he who ordinates sannyas ashrams for the aspirants desiring salvation. Some Mahak, the queller of the disturbance caused by the wicked. Shantitik, the embodiment of quietude. Nishtahak, the object of everyone's loyalty. Shantitik, peace personified. Pranayanam, the final adobe of salvation seekers. Pranayanam, Parayanam, the final adobe of salvation seekers. Shubhan Gahak, he who has beautiful organs and body. Shanti Dahak, he who gives peace. Shrakshta, the creator. Komudahak, the delighter of the earth. Kuvalesh, Kuvaleshayak, he who reposes on the serpent coil in water. Gohitak, the well-wisher of cows. Gopati, lord of cows. Gopta, keeping himself enveloped by his creative illusion. Vriksha Bhaksha, having gracious look for all. Vrikshaba Priya, the lover of drama. Anivarti, lover of drama. Nivrarti, indomitable in war or in protection of dharma. Samkshipta, he who condenses the word in thrice. Kshimkrita, the protector of shelter seeker. Shiv, auspicious. Shri Vatsa Vaksha, having Sri Vatsha mark upon his blossom. Sri Vasahak, adobe of Lakshmi. Sri Pati, Lord of Lakshmi. Shriman Varahak, the best groom. Sri Dahak, giver of all wealth. Sri Shahak, the Lord of Lakshmi. Srinivas, adobe of Lakshmi. Sriniti, the fount of all wealth. Sri Vib, uh, Sri Vibhavan, the grantor of the desired fruit according to the devotee's effort. Sri Dhara, he whose blossom reposes Lakshmi. Sri Karak, he who gives all the opulence and peace of his devotees. Sri Ahak, auspicious personified. Sriman, having all sort of riches. Loka Trayaksha, Lo, Loka Rayak, the support of all the three arms. Swaksha, having beautiful eye. Swanghak, having a beautiful organ. Satannada, the bestower of the 100 kings of happiness and bliss. Nandi, mage of the supreme bliss. Jyotir, Ganeshwarar, the lord of all unities. Vijitamak, he who has his mind under the control. Avidyatma, the he who real form of ineffable. Shakirti, one who real glory. Chinna Shayak, he who removes all doubt. Udirna, the best among being. Sarvat Sarvak Chakshu, he who can see everything in all direction, all time. Anishak, having no one above enemy. Shal Shri What Ashlhira Shashli Vatak Shalhira, eternal and immutable. Bhukshayak, he who sleep on the earth in the form of Ram. Bhukshanak, an ornament of the earth of his incarnation. Bhutik, the support of all existence. Vishokak, free for all woes, free from all woes. Shokanaksh Anahak, destroyer of sorrows. Arkshikman, the source of brightness of all limitation. Arkshithak, Vishnu worshipped by all. Kumbhak, the picture of existence. Vishhudatma, pure soul. Vishhodhanahak, he who purifies all. Anirudhahak, unstoppable. Apratirahak, having no opposition. Pratyumnak, indomitable to his adversary. Amitavikramak, of infinite valor. Kalini Mihak, the slayer of demon Kalinimi. Veer Chivalrous, Chaurik, born of family of gallant Sri Krishna. Shor Janishwar, the chosen lord owing to his power of Indra and other gods. Trilokatamak, the spirit prevails in three realms. Trilokesha, the lord of three arms. Keshavahak, having hair as shiny as the rays of sun. Keshimak, slayer of Keshi. Larik, he whose mere remembrance causes all sins and affection to disappear. Kamdeva, deity who fulfills all desires. Kampal, sightier of all desires. Kami, he who desires are ever fulfilled. Kantak, every enchanting person. Kritak Kamak, author of all scripting. Anir Dishyavapu, he whose divine form is ineffable. Vishnu, the Lord, or the Trinity who preserves the world. Virahak, who treats even without moving his feet. He threads even without moving his feet and having many divine powers. Anantahak, infinite. Dan Anjava, Dan Anjava, Dan Anjayak, winner of wealth. Anjaya. Brahmamya, the protector of Brahman, the noble of knowledge. Brahmakrita, who creates order of Brahmans. Brahma in form of Brahma, the creator. Brahm, supreme spirit. Brahm Vivar Tadam, the enhancer of supreme of all manifest. Brahm Mavivid, the knower of the meaning of the Veda fully. Brahma, the looking of all without prejudice or predestination. Brahmi, the divine spirit permitting all. Brahmyagya, he who knows the Brahma scriptures, etc. Brahman Priya, a darling of Brahmas. Mahakarma, performing great feats. Mahakrama, Mahakarma, perform great deeds. Mahatejak, radiance of radiant. Mahorahak, the great serpent Vasuki. Mahakrutu, Mahakratu, embodiment of great sacrifice. Mahagyachva, he who performs great sacrifice for people welfare. Mahayagya, the great yaha, deed and action. Mahakavi, the great offering. Sat, Satavyak, adorable for everyone. Satavapriya, he who gets propitiated by chanting hymns. Stotram, the hymns for singing Lord glory. Stuti, the object of orison. Ranyapriya, he who loves was. Purnak, perfect in every way. Shotatak, he who creates hymns. Puriyata, he who makes his devotees devote of what? Of want. Punyak, the spirit behind an virtuous deed. Punvakirtak, the noble renown. Ananmayahak, free from any kind of affiliation. Manotvahak, the traveler of speed of mind. Tirthakarahak, the creator of knowledge and its interpreter. Vasuretak, the speed and seed of existence. Vasu Pradhak, the bestower of all riches. Vasudevak, the son of Vasudeva Sri Krishna. Vasu Pradhat, the bestower of great wealth in the form of moksha, all final release. Vasu, the abode of all being. Vasum Manak, the dweller of all hearts. Havi, the supreme offering of all Yajna. Sadgati, the final gates of noble. Satkritik, the performance of noble deed them to preserve the world. Satak, the authority. Sadbhuti, the visible to many forms. Satparyam, the desired destination of the noble. Shrushena, the commander of the army of valiants in this Rama incarnation, having Hanuman, Jambad, and others. Yeah, Yadu Shrestha, the best among the family, Yadu, the Krishna. Sannivas, the adobe of noble. Soyam Munak, who preserves consecrated the river Yamuna bank, Sri Krishna. Both Kartavya Bodhavas, the ultimate hope of all morals. Vasudeva, the deity who envelopes the world of his illusion. Shunilayak, the beautiful homes of the noble. Analahak, the endowner with immense power and wealth. Darpahak, the browbeater of the ornament. Drip, Driptahak, immersed in the eternal bliss. Tarak, a difficult place in the heart. Tarpadahak, bestower of the glory to his devotees. Aparajitak, invisible. Vishwamurtik, the form universe. Mahamurtik, of the grand image. Deeptimurtik, having radiant image. Amurtiman, he whose image cannot be defined. Anikamurtik, having myriad image. Ayvayakta, unmanifest. Shatamurtik, having hundred of images. Satananak, having hundred of faces. Yakrak, unique. Naikahak, owing to many forms, he is multi-faced. Sabahak, the receptacle which holds the sap of hope. Soma. Kahak, the embodiment of bliss. Kimim, he, who is he? The question. Yat, self-evident. Tat, the expander. Padma, Pada, Padmanuttamam, highest state aspired by the nobles. Lokanath, master of people. Madhavak, born in Madhu's family. Bhakta Vastalak, kind to his devotees. Shuvarna Varnak, having aureate body hue. Elimangak, having golden body of organs. Varangak, having exalted physique. Chandanangadik, having his body ointed with sandal paste. Virahak, slayer of demons for protecting Dharma. Vishham, the only one having none like him. Shunyak, beyond all definitions. Driktakshik, the resolute of soft kindness to all votaries. Akalak, unmoving form of resolve. Chalak, movable like a wind everywhere. Amanik, not caring for his individual honor. Manadhak, the bestower honor to his devotee. Lokashwami, the master of all realm. Manyak, respectable for everyone. Three Lokritak, the lone supporter for all three worlds. Sumidyak, having noble brilliant. Medhak Chahak, he who manifests himself through Yagya. Danyak, the blessed Lord. Satyamethak, having only truth, carrying wisdom. Dara, Dara, Radhahar, the support of the earth. Tejo Vrakshak, he who shows brilliance upon his devotee. Tyuthidhar, the bedight with dazzling brilliant. Sarvahasta Pratham Narak, the best among all the weapon wielders. Pragrahak, he who accepts offering of his devotees. Nigrahak, all Restarian personified. Vyagrahak, restless to fulfill his devotees' desires. Naikashringak, having many media for his resounding words. Gadakrajak, elder to Gadak. Chaturmurti, the four visaged image. Chaturbahuk, having four arms. Chaturvyuhak, encircled by four arrows. Generations or four generations are present by Vasudeva, Shankara, Balaram, Pradyumak, and Anirudhak. Chaturgatik, manifestation of four arms: Ram, Bharat, Lakshman, Satrughn. Chaturatma, having four forms of consciousness: mind, wisdom, the senses of oneness, and the heart. Chaturbhuvak, the origin of four wands of body: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Chatur Veda Vitak, he who knows the real meaning of four Vedas. Ekap, Ekapath, he who measures the world by his one step. Samavartha, he who keeps the world moving with one pace. Nirivattatma, the relaxed soul. Shaujayak, difficult to subdue. Duradikarma, he whose order is inviolable. Durlabhak, rare to perceive. Durgamak, inaccessible. Durgahak, difficult to reach. Durabhas, difficult to hold in one heart. Durarikak, slayer of demons who treats unrighteous path. Shub, Shubhangak, having beautiful body. Loka Sharangak, he who is the essence of the world. Shutantu, having beautiful bond to bring the world in one place. Tantu Vardhan, the enricher of the mortal bond. Indra Karma, performing Indra like deeds. Mahakarma, performing the great deeds. Krita Karma, he who has done all that was due. Kriti Tamkam, the creator of Vedas. Ud Udbhavaya, incarnating himself at will. Sundarak, beautiful. Sundahak, extremely kind. Ratna Nabak, having navel as beautiful as gem. Sulokshanak, of beautiful eyes. Arkahak, adorable of adored. Vajasanahak, bestower of food to hungry. Shringik, Shringik, having thorn in his fish incarnation. Jayantahak, the victor of the enemy. Sarvavi Jaya victor all. Suvarna Binduk, having golden pointed name in Nagari scripts, it is written the point representing God, the word Om. Ashabhya, he who cannot be disturbed or agitated. Sarva Ishwar, the Lord of all sounds. Mahakratak, the great bond of bliss from the yogis. Mahakarta, the grand entity, undecayed even in Pralaya. Mahabhuta, the grand entity, undecayed even in Pralaya. Mahanithik, grand adobe of all. Kumuktak, the redeemer of the earth, Kumburden. Kundarahak, the penetrator of the earth to kill Hiranyakshapa. Kundahak, the donor of the earth, the sage Kshayapa. Purjanyak, he who showers all desire object. Pavan, purifier. Anilahak, even awake. Amritanshak, he who hopes in never belied. Amrita Babuk, of imperishable body. Sarvagyak, omnipotent. Sarvato Mohak, having face in every direction. Shulapak, easily accessible to devotee. Shuvrat, Shuvratak, he who eats good food offered by his devotee. Siddhak, endowed with perfection. Shatrujitak, vanquisher of the enemy. Shatrutapan, scor- scorcher of the foe. Nayan Grothak, the grand banyan. Udambar, he who stays beyond the skis. Channurantranishutam, he who killed the wrestler of Antri tribe, Chandora. Ashvathak, the people the tree believed to be most precious. Shahas, Shahastrakshi, having infinite rays. Saptajivak, the seven-tongued flame. Saptadak, the fire with seven radiance. Saptavahan, the sun having vehicles with seven horses. Amurtak, formless. Anagak, free from all sin. Bhayakrita, the fright turning to the wicked. Achintyak, beyond comprehension. Bahayanashan, destroyer of the fright from his devotee. Anukshak, the molecule. Vribalak, huge. Krishak, a very light and thin. Shutolak, the heavy, huge body. Guna Bitak, the mine of all virtues. Nirgunak, the attributes. Mahan, the great. Athirila, the whom no one could carry or possess. Swadhrtak, self carrier. Swaksyak, a beautiful visage. Prak Vanshak, the origin of all families. Vanshavaradhan, he who arguments family. Bar Brithak, the carrier of the earth load. Katha Flak, repeatedly described by the scriptures. Yohik, ever in communion with the world. Yogeshak, the Lord of all yogis. Sarva Kamat, the fulfiller of all desires. Ashramahak, the resting place of all. Shraman, the scourge of the wicked. Shamahak, the queller of every being during dissolution. Suparnak, in the form of Garuda with beautiful wings. Vya Vayuvahan, he who imparts wind the capacity to move. Dhanur Dharak, the bow wielder Sri Ram. Dhanu Vetak, the expert in archery. Dantak, a staff of punishment of the wicked. Damya Vitak, ruler, the Yama who keep wild forces in control. Damahak, the reforming the wicked by advocate punishment. Aparajitak, never defeated. Sarvakshahak, having capacity to tolerate everything. Niyantak, he who defines every being's duty. Uniyam, unbound by any regulations. Uyammak, beyond the limit of death or any bondage. Sattva Vanak, having all puissance. Satvik, the noble demeanor. Satyak, the truth. Satyadvar, na maparayana map satyadhar maparayanak. He who adheres to the righteous path, the dharma, the truthful. He prayak, the ultimate meaning. Pariyakak, he who deserves to be offered one dearest object of things. Priyakrata, he who does what is good for the devotees. Arhahak, supremely adored for all. Prishti Varhan, he who enriches affected from him in the dearest virtues. Vishka Yasa Gatik, he who moves in skis. Jyotik, the supreme radiance. Shorok Sheikh, having calmly glazed and choicest days. Hitabhyok, he who accepts the offering made and sacrifice. Vibhok, all preventing. Ravik, the whisper of all sap of creation, the sun. Virokcham, he who spreads light in all direction. Suryak, he who unveils the pulchritude, the sun. Savitak, the begetter of entire universe. Ravilokchana, he who has a sun in his eyes. Anantak, he who is endless. Hutabhuk, the consumer of all offering. Bahotak, the enjoyer of all natural bounties. Shukhatak, the bestower of happiness to devotee. Narkajak, having infinite birth of all protection of noble and dharma. Agra, Agrajak, the firstborn, the primal being. Anirvanak, he who is never bored by any activity. Sada Markshi, he who ever forgive the noble. Lok Adik Adikshtanam, the probe of entire Rams. Adbhutak, amazing. Sanat, the forming of the final hour. San Tantamak, the cause and the root of all, the oldest being. Kapilak, the sage Kapil. Kipik, the sun god. Apyaha, the point of final coalescence. Swastidak, he who ensures welfare of all. Swatikritak, the auspicious refuge of all noble. Swasti, the embodiment of all that is auspicious. Swasti Bhuk, he who protects welfare of devotees. Swasti Dakshinak, the right hand in ensuring welfare of devotees. Ara Araudhak, the embodiment of peace, sands of all vrat. Kundalik, the sphere of the crocodile shaped earrings as bright in the sun. Shakrik, the wielder of the discus Sudarshan. Vikramik, he who sits in revolution. Yujitashashan, Yujitashashan, whose administration was or ordinated through the scriptures is the best. Shabdati Kahak, he who is beyond the range of voice and the sound. Shabdasak, he whose glory is described by the scriptures. Shishhirak, the cool image of the inflicted by the oppressive heat of three kinds, the physical, mental, and spiritual. Sar Parikrahak, he who is the night of enlightenment for the learned and the night of ignorance and for ignorant for the ignored, that is, he creates both sort of night himself. Krurar, he who has no feeling of cruelty. Pish, Pishhalak, supremely beautiful owing to the species voice, mind and deed. Dakshahak, the export of efficient in every art. Dakshinak, the destroyer. Kshaminam Varak, the best among those who virtue. With Vatamak, the most learned scholar. Vita Vyayat, free from all fright. Punya Sarvam Kirtam. He listening to whose glories and singing whose hymns grant all merits. Uttarana, he who takes a soul across the ocean of metamorphosis. Duk, Dukshikrtaha, he who destroys the sin of sinner. Punyak, whose very remembrance gives one merit. Duha, Nasham, destroyer of nightmares. Virahak, he who gallantly alters the course of his devotee's destiny. Rakshanak, he who protects the noble of all meaning. Sant, he who spreads education and humility by his action and voice. Jivanak, the very life of all existence. Paryavashtihak, he who pervades all worlds but himself remains stationary. Anantarup, he who has infinite forms. Anantashri, he who has immense psychic powers. Jitam Ayuk, he who has subdued anger. Bayapak, he who removes fear from the devotee's heart. Chat, Chaturashtrahak, embodiment of all Vedic knowledge and just. Gabhiratma, he who has depth in his character. Vidikshahak, he who gives each what is due on the basis of a deed performed. Vyadikshak, he who gives appropriate orders to all or who signed every being duty. Dik, Dikshak, like a Vedas, showing the right direction. Anantik, he who has no beginning. Bhuvak, the supporter of the earth. Lakshmi, the goddess of all beauteous objects. Shuvirahak, he who inspires faith in the devotion's heart. Ruchir Rangadhak, he who dons auspicious armlets. Jananak, the originator of all beings. Janmatik, the root cause of all beings both. Bhimahak, terrible from the wicked. Bhima Parakramak, performer of the terrifying feats from the wicked. Adhar Nilyak, the support of the earth and all being. Hatak, he who could not be carried or cared by anyone. Pushpahak, he who laughter is like the blooming flowers. Prajakarak, he who is ever consciousness and awakened. Urdhvakak, he who dwells at the top. Saptakshar, he who ever moves on righteous path. Paranathak, he whose resuscitates the deed, like Pariksha, who born deeds but brought to life by Lord Krishna, incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Paranavyak, the formation of syllable encore. Panahak, He who behaviors is idle with all worldliness. Para manam, the evidence, or self-evidence. Para nanilya, the basis of the life. Para na pritak, the nurture of life. Prajivan, the vital air to keep all being alive. Tattvam, the essence of the reality. Tattvavitak, he who knows the reality. Yaktamak, unique without the second. Jan Mam Mrityu Jaratikak, beyond life, death, or decay, or beyond mortal bondage. Bahur Bovas Vastarok, the tree of existence, permeating all the three realms. Tarak, he who makes one his devotee, transcending the sea of life and death. Savitak, the grand deity causing birth of every being, the sun. Prabhi Tan Lahak, the shire of the grand deity Brahma. Yakyak, the cause of all activities in the world. Yakyapatik, the lord of all yakyas, or the desire of all activities. Hechwa, he who is all the host of the yagya or sacrifice. Yagyangak, the embodiment of all organs of yagya, or the one who decides every activities in yagya. Yagya Vahan, the moving spirit behind every yagya, the prime mover of every activity. Yagya Brit, he who nourishes every activity. Yagya Krithak, the performer of the yagya, or who makes every yaga an accomplishment. Yagi, the ultimate goal of every yaha, a final outcome of every or final outcome of every activity. Yakya Buhuk, he who enjoys outcomes of every activity. Yakya Shathanak, the deity or ultimate aim for which the yagyas are performed. Yagyanta Kratak, he who end every yaga or who bestows the reward of every yagya. Yagya Kukyam, the imperishable manifestation of knowledge through yagya. Ananam, the bestower of cereals or food from every beings. Anant, the eater of all foods. Atma Yoni, he who causes his own creation or the self created. Swayam Jatak, he who creates himself at his will. Vaikanak, the digger of the earth, Lord Vishnu dug earth in his boar incarnation to slay the Hiranyakashipu who dwells inside the bowels of the earth. Some Samyagnahak, he who chants the hymns of Samveta. Devakinandan, the son of Mother Devaki in Sri Krishna incarnation. Sri Stahak, the procreator of all realms, the cause of existence. Kshti Shak, the master of earth. Kshti Shak, Papanasam, the destroyer of sins, merely by his remembrance and worship. Sankabritak, the wielder of the conch shell called Panchajnya. Nandakri, the wielder of the sword called Nandak. Chakri, the wielder of the discus called Sudarshan. Shangatavak, the wielder of the bow called Shranga. Gadakar, the wielder of the mace called Kaumuti. Ratnakar, Pati, he who dwilled the wheel of chariot at his disgust to challenge Bhishma Pitab in the Mahabharata. Aksh, Akshobha, he who can't be frightened by anyone or anything. Sarva Prabharna Ayukta, he who is the wielder of all these known and then unknown weapons used in the war. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.